This week on the Born Offside podcast, it's International Women's Day. We talk the new Champions League format. Is it good or bad? It sucks, just quietly. Cristiano Ronaldo's crotch has turned gold from people rubbing it so much, and New Zealand's going to win a World Cup before Australia. Why?
I don't know what I'm doing here, but tune in anyway.
Oh, and you went to the derby on the weekend. Western Sydney Wanderers with the bragging rights over Sydney FC. It looked like it was bouncing.
Of course, yeah, it was bouncing. It was just atmosphere was there, and it's kind of what we wanted to see again. Revive the A-League, but we just don't want to see it on derby games. We want to see it at regular games. We want to see it every week. So I think it was just nice to try and bring that buzz around the derby again.
Sydney FC in the mud cup.
Look, I didn't expect them to lose
The
to
Cove.
Wanderers, that's for
Cove.
sure.
I love having a Kiwi team in the A-League. Like, surely, is there an appetite there? You're from Christchurch.
Yeah.
Is there an appetite in Christchurch or in Auckland to have more teams in there?
100%.
Yeah.
Well, so one of our Christchurch teams, just shout out Cashmere Technical, recently just...
Excuse me, do you want to say that again?
Cashmere Technical.
Cashmere
Congratulations. They just won the New Zealand Cup.
Oh, wow.
So Christchurch team smashed that. Auckland, obviously, there's a lot of money in the football in Auckland space as well. And there's teams there that, I'm going to go out there and say, are very close to or can almost compete on the A-League level.
Olan, you've played in the UK, you played in the US, you played in Australia. You haven't considered venturing down there?
I don't know. I don't know. People just too nice down there. I need a bit of grit. You know, everyone that I've met from like down your place is just super nice. Super nice. I need a bit more grit. You know, I'll go down there. I feel like I'll be bullying everyone.
I want to also pay our respects on behalf of the podcast to the late, great Shane Warne. Look at cricket. It's a bit of a gentleman's game, right? And us, we love football, right? We live football, we breathe football. We love it because of the flair. We love it because of the characters. We're always on here talking about the characters in football. Those guys, they push it a little bit. You just spoke about it there. You know, you don't want to go down to New Zealand because you'd be bullying. It's that flair that comes with football. Yeah. Shane Warne had that flair in bucket loads. You know, in a game like cricket, he brought that flair always, and on and off the pitch. So we pay our respects from the Born Offside podcast, and the world's lost a legend, a real sporting legend. Yesterday was 500 days to the Women's World Cup. It was an amazing weekend of goals in the women's game. Kat, it's a pretty exciting time to be a female footballer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this comes up every week. We're seeing a lot of improvements in the sport for females. We're seeing the likes of Sam Kerr and women like her come out in the sport and just show what they can do. And it's just an incredible time to be a part of the sport for a woman. Barcelona is such the Femenina team is just incredible, and they're carrying the Spanish football for women. I look at the likes of Alexia Putellas and players like that, and it's so exciting to see the skill that is coming out of women's football. So I'm just excited for the Women's World Cup and the direction that the sport's going.
I'll definitely
I think
be
it's
watching
awesome.
Agreed. The advancements in the
There'll be great
women's
talent in
game
there.
is actually more exciting than in the men's game at the moment.
I have no doubt you've got a better footballing system in place over there
Yeah.
than what we have here. I have
Really?
absolutely no doubt in the
Really?
world.
Governed-
No doubt in the world.
Governed by one body,
Yeah.
consistency throughout the whole nation,
Yeah.
everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
And
None of these local federations doing whatever the fuck they
It-
want, stealing a paycheck.
100%. Too many people
I didn't say
here
that. Did
are
you say
trying
that?
to.
I
Too
didn't
many
say
people here are trying to make money off football
Yeah.
rather than looking after the game. And in New Zealand, they got it the right way around. And the other thing that New Zealand does better than here is the coaches get coached.
Yeah.
So the
okay.
understanding of where you need your young players to start, what age group, like you start teaching them the tactical, the technical.
Yeah.
The whole pathway is
I
set
do
up
find
better
that
from a youth
there's a lack
system
of-
all the way
there's a
through.
lack of
That's so
knowledge of
impressive
coaches in
because
there.
that's consistency as well.
And also, you're not getting charged $3,000 to play for an NPL1 club.
Ooh.
Like it's disgusting.
Let's go there again.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want
Let's
to dive
open
into
that
this
kind of
because
worms up again.
I just feel like there's this sense of entitlement of like, oh, we're supposed to be up there. Why? Because you won titles 10, 15, 20 years ago? Doesn't mean shit.
Like
in
not with
football.
this squad.
No, it
you
doesn't
haven't
mean
won
anything.
those titles with this squad.
You are now a higher mid-table team.
Yeah.
You are now
Is
between...
that what we're saying?
You're between
United.
4th and 8th, 9th. That's
no.
where you are.
Yeah, I'd
That's
back
it.
that 100%.
They've literally just helped their biggest rival basically almost take the title now with these wins.
It's true.
Like
It's true.
we went from a Manchester derby to like a here you go, here's a win.
Cristiano Ronaldo, we've already spoken a little bit about him. He was off in Portugal, right? Just chilling. He has a couple of statues in Portugal. He has that funny one, remember, that was unveiled. That
Oh,
one that was
yeah.
nothing
disgusting
like him.
one, yeah.
He also has like a life-size statue of him basically standing there. So, like standing there with like a nice,
Yeah.
confident stance in Funchal, I believe. Any Portuguese can tell me if I've said that one wrong. It needs a bit of repair
Oh.
because it's a nice bronze statue. But it needs a bit. I have a feeling you know the answer. You stay quiet, Tom. I want to see if Kat or Olan know what part of this statue needs repair.
I'm gonna just take a wild guess to say that he's a genital area has weeded away.
Wow, why would you say? Isn't it his hand? Because all the kids go up and hold his hand.
Well,
and
it's.
celebrate with
I
him?
hope there's no kids doing this because Olan's right.
That's what they got. Yeah.
Olan's right. It is his genitalia.
Oh my god.
And it is because so many fans have gone up to it and they grab it and they rub it for good luck, right? And the bronze is rubbed
That's
off to reveal a gold color just on his cock. Try follow me here, right? 36 teams, you play 10 games. Then the top 8 go straight to the next round. 9 to 24 play a playoff to make the final 16, and 24 to 36 go home.
Bro, I'm watching Olan's cocks turn. and I'm
Just
just
that
like,
meme with the
Look,
equation.
He's literally
100%,
that.
chuck
He's
in.
literally-
If we can't understand it as football fans,
Yeah.
how are people going to understand this league? It's
Why are they changing?
yeah.
They're like-
Why fix
it's-
what's not broke?
Yeah.
Like, just
I know.
leave it.
It's almost like they're fixing everything that made the Champions League what it was.
100%.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that
You know what I
perspective.
mean?
But there's so much of it. It's just again
First.
money.
Yeah.
They play more games, they
It's
get more
more-
money. Like
It's
more teams
always
are involved.
Yeah, it's always fueled by how can we make more money out of these games.
Royal Shrovetide football game. Here are the official rules. There aren't many.
Yeah.
You can basically you can do everything except you can't hide the ball.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't go into churchyards, cemeteries, or places of worship.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You can't use motorized transport, so you can't chuck the ball in a
Okay.
car and drive.
Oh,
and
okay.
run
It was a
people
good
over.
idea, though,
Yeah.
Tom.
Well,
It was a good idea.
As long as people can see it.
You can't play after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Tell that to La Liga. You guys kick off in
Yeah,
Spain at
nice.
like 11, 12 o'clock. You can't murder anyone. That is literally
What?
a rule in the game.
That means this gets extremely
Yeah,
violent.
look, if
Yes.
that has to be outlined
Yes.
as a rule, you know there's a lot going on that probably shouldn't
It's-
really be
it's
happening.
pretty- Old Firm derby in Australia, onside or offside?
It's onside for Aussies
Okay.
because it's sick.
Yeah.
But it's offside for the derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
It hurts.
That takes away from what it is. Yeah.
Is this because of Ange? Is this the Australian
think so, yeah.
connection?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's why it's different to any other season. Where they haven't
That's
done
why it's
this
onside
before.
for the Aussies. I reckon.
Yeah, which I agree with, but it is making it a bit of a money maker because Scottish people aren't going to fly out.
There's a lot of, there's
There's
probably
a
a
lot of Scots
lot of
over
people.
here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that probably haven't been able to go to a derby in so many years because they live here. Like,
Yeah,
it's going to
that's
be
fair.
awesome for them.
For sure, but I mean, is that when you look at the passion in Scottish football and the look at the turnout that they get every week?
Claude, you're going to tell me that old school game where they play 5 kilometres uphill, downhill, they're going to bring that to Aussie and they're going to play in the AFL Oval. Like,
Oh,
no.
bro, I'd play it.
No,
I'd play it just
that's
to knock you
offside.
out. I'm going on the other team just to knock you out.